with their standards. And so the question here is this setting a precedent that this White House will retaliate against reporters who don't use the language that you guys believe reporters should use? And how does that align with the...
Kaitlan Collins and Karoline Leavitt's fiery showdown has sent shockwaves through the media world. Have you been following this explosive showdown between the two? Subscribe now to stay updated on every detail of this heated battle, because you won't want to miss what's coming next.
Been done by Biden years ago. This should have never been allowed to happen. I know he's a friend of yours.
But couldn't Putin just withdraw his...
He's a friend of
today?
CNN. That's why nobody watches CNN anymore.
This battle started with a bombshell question from Kaitlan Collins, a White House correspondent for CNN. Now, if you know anything about Kaitlan, you know she doesn't shy away from making bold moves. The stakes were high, and Collins was hoping to catch Karoline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, in a slip-up. But instead, what happened? Well, let's just say it didn't go the way Kaitlan had planned.
It is a privilege to cover this White House. It's a privilege to be the White House press secretary. And nobody has the right to go into the Oval Office and ask the President of the United States questions.
Collins, known for her sharp questioning, hit Leavitt with a point-blank inquiry. Which White House official decided to bar an AP reporter from the Oval Office? Now, on the surface, that seems like an innocent question, right? Just a simple query about press access. But oh no, this was the start of something much bigger. Collins, always ready to stir the pot, was setting up Leavitt for a fall. At least that's what she thought.
I was very upfront in my briefing on day one that if we feel that there are lies being pushed by outlets in this room, we are going to hold those lies accountable.
But what happened next wasn't what Collins expected. Leavitt, with the calm of a seasoned pro, turned the tables with a response that was smooth and sharp. "Let me set the record straight," she said, cool as a cucumber. "No one is entitled to go into the Oval Office. That access is a privilege, not a right." Just like that, Leavitt had flipped the script. She didn't just answer the question, she dropped a truth bomb that totally sidestepped Collins's attempt to paint the administration as hypocritical. Leavitt wasn't about to let her get away with trying to score a quick, viral moment at the White House's expense. She expertly reminded the room that there are rules in place for who gets to be there, and the Associated Press, who had been banned from certain press events, wasn't just being silenced, they were being held accountable for their actions. The media room went silent for a second, and you could almost hear Collins's heartbeat racing as she realised her plan had backfired. It was like a high-stakes game of chess, and Leavitt just checked her in one swift move. What followed was nothing short of a media storm. News outlets, Twitter and Instagram exploded with reactions from both sides of the political spectrum. Fans, reporters and political analysts were all buzzing about what had just transpired. Some took sides, cheering for Leavitt, saying she had delivered a masterclass in press briefing dominance. Others rallied behind Collins, claiming that Leavitt was simply trying to deflect real questions. And if you thought the drama ended there, think again. Fans and critics alike took to social media to express their thoughts. One Twitter user wrote, "Karoline Leavitt just shut Kaitlan Collins down, and I'm here for it. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, that was a power move." Another fan tweeted, "Honestly, I didn't know Karoline had it in her." That was some next-level press briefing game. But not everyone was thrilled with the outcome. A number of critics pointed out that the conversation was being diverted from the core issue. Why did the AP reporter get banned in the first place? "Don't let her distract you," one commenter warned. "We need real answers, not just well-executed deflection." One fan tweeted, "Kaitlan Collins thought she was about to get her viral moment, but Karoline Leavitt shut that down like a pro. I'm loving the drama right now." One fan remarked, "Seriously, how does CNN still let her ask questions like this?" But the buzz isn't just limited to the drama itself. The real question on everyone's mind is, who won this battle? Was Collins's fiery style too much? Or did Leavitt play it cool and come out on top? The fallout from this heated exchange quickly rippled beyond the press room, igniting a fierce debate across the political spectrum. Democratic pundits seized the moment to accuse the administration of attempting to control the media narrative, claiming that Leavitt's response was a calculated attempt to stifle tough questions. On the other hand, conservative voices hailed Leavitt as a defender of truth, praising her for standing firm and holding the media accountable for what they viewed as biased reporting. At the heart of this exchange was a larger, more contentious issue: the balance between press freedom and media accountability. Karoline Leavitt, in her remarks, emphasized that while the free press is essential to democracy, it doesn't give journalists the right to mislead the public or evade scrutiny. "We must be vigilant about ensuring that information shared with the American people is truthful," Leavitt asserted, underscoring her stance on the importance of holding the media to a higher standard. And make no mistake, this isn't just about politics, it's about power. Who gets to control the narrative? Who gets to decide what the public sees and hears? Leavitt made it clear that it's not the press, it's the people in power who have the final say. In the realm of politics and media, tensions are always at their peak. This latest showdown between Kaitlan Collins and Karoline Leavitt just proves that the game is getting even more intense. If you thought this was the end, think again. These two are going to keep going at it, and the fallout from this clash will only continue to build. What do you think? Did Leavitt land the knockout punch, or is Kaitlan Collins just getting started? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for the latest gossip, drama, and behind-the-scenes info on the world of politics. See you next time, and remember, the fight for the narrative is always on.